The Jets have dipped their toe into the International Pathway Program waters. What the hell does that mean? And who is this German big man they've added to the squad? Boy Green Daily starts now.
I'm gonna lose my gosh darn bananas. Boy Green Daily starts now. Zoinks!
Boy Green Daily, Boy Green Daily, Boy Green Daily. Let's go!
Put your seatbelts on. Get ready for the ride. We're the freaking New York Jets, so we're built for this shit.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? I'm Paul Lesden Jr., a.k.a. Boy Green. I'm the New York Jets digital reporter for Heavy.com. Welcome to Boy Green Daily, a daily New York Jets video show, also available wherever you get your podcasts. Make sure you guys like the video, hit subscribe, coming in on YouTube, baby. We're streaming live on Twitter at BoyGreen25, newly on Facebook at BoyGreen25, and YouTube at BoyGreen25. Like I said, the optimal way is to watch a show on YouTube. Like the video, hit subscribe. And we're doing a raffle giveaway this month for a commemorative New York Jets coin and more. The raffle leaderboard is down below, but I want to do something special. I saw the New York Knicks, Jalen Brunson last night, getting under the cup. That was crazy. I thought he was going to fall over a couple of times, gets it in, hits the three. We're going to do a special giveaway just for today. It's a one-day only giveaway, and you guys can check it out in the YouTube description down below. I'm giving away a New York Jets homage t-shirt of your choice. If you go in the YouTube description down below, it's like the fourth or fifth link down. It says, shop here at Homage. All you have to do to be eligible is any gift on this show exclusively of $2.99 or more get you raffle tickets. And again, they're $2.99 per. And we will give away live here on the show a New York Jets homage t-shirt, baby, of your choice. Anyone in the entire shop that you want. That is in one of the links down below. You can see it. It's next to homage. So it'll be live the entire show. So we'll go on for about an hour plus here on the program. If you want to have a chance to win an awesome New York Jets homage shirt, which I'm wearing all the time, you guys can just gift. Again, you can purchase a membership to the Boy Green Coffee Club. That's $2.99. You can gift channel memberships. Those are $2.99 a pop. Or, of course, you could send in your super chats. All of those are available. You could do that throughout the entire show today. And again, before the end of the show, we will be giving away a homage New York Jets t-shirt. And again, of your choice, any size, any style, that'll be coming up on the program. So keep that in mind. Let's put that in the back pocket. Appreciate you. Let's get into it. We could get more into that Knicks stuff a little bit later. But let's start off here, where the Jets have signed one of their many undrafted free agents. Is German native Leander Weingram or Weingand. I've been trying to find the pronunciations, but I've been failing in that department. Anywho, this guy is a German native, and he's a big man offensive lineman who's coming over for the New York Jets. He's 6'6", tipped the scales at 318 pounds. He signed a quote-unquote large contract, $249,000 total in guarantees, $234,000 our base salary, $15,000 signing bonus. And you may hear that money say, oh, that doesn't sound that big. But for undrafted free agents, this is massive money coming in. Zach Rosenblatt described it as a quote-unquote big bonus, and the amount of money clearly shows that the Jets believe in his potential, according to Zach Rosenblatt. We could get into this guy, who, again, he is perhaps German's strongest man. He put up 38 bench press reps of 225 pounds. For context, the number one guy at the NFL Combine was Luke Condra, the Cincinnati offensive lineman. He only had 33 reps of 225. This German behemoth had 38, 5 more reps than the top guy at the NFL Combine at any position. This guy is massive, and it's a great dart throw, an absolute dart throw. Weingand here is from ELF. That is the European League of Football, and during his time overseas, he earned all-star honors for his team and also won a championship. Now, here is the International Pathway Program. He plays the offensive line, specifically offensive tackle. Molon asking, what position does he play? He's an offensive lineman, but specifically, they're going to be bringing him in here at offensive tackle. Now, so let's explain everything. In 2017, the NFL established IPP, that is the International Pathway Program. And here's why they created it, the National Football League. Here's a statement from the league. Quote, the program identifies elite global talent with the aim of providing selected athletes the opportunity to improve and develop their skills and ultimately earn a spot on an NFL roster. So here's how it works. Each year since 2017, they provide a class of athletes from a variety of countries. For instance, this year in 2025, 13 athletes were representing 12 different countries, including our guy here, either Weingand or Weigand from Germany. Okay. In January of 2025, so a couple of months ago, those 13 athletes were invited to train in the sport of American football. That training included on-field work and classroom work. It was 10 weeks spent at IMG Academy in Florida. So they got to train there and sort of get a feel for American football. Again, on-field workouts and things, and then classroom tape study and things of that nature. And then after that 10-week training program, these players, including the German offensive lineman the Jets signed, got a chance to showcase their skills at the University of South Florida Pro Day. And so they got to sort of show their chutzpah from that perspective once they did that. And then after all of that, they were allowed to be drafted straight up or signed as undrafted free agents. We'll get back to that in a second. Let's give a shout out here to MFC Baby, gifting a membership. Up there as well is that basically today your raffle tickets count as double because they, like MFC, he's got a raffle ticket to our contest that's running right now for the commemorative New York Jets coin, and he's got a raffle ticket for the homage t-shirt giveaway that we will be giving away today here on the program. So that is 2 raffle tickets for our boy MFC, which we appreciate, and let's go, baby. Okay, he's getting in on all of the action. You love to see it. Boom shakalaka. MFC also had a gifted membership on the program yesterday. By the way, this membership from MFC went to Michael Panza. Michael Panza got a Boy Green Coffee Club membership, so wonderful. You love to see it. All right, we got more memberships flowing in. J-Boy with a 10-pack combination. Here we go, baby. Now let's give him some of this action. Boom shakalaka here on the program. J-Boy with 12 raffle tickets so far this month. We appreciate you, pal. Let's bleep and go. Let's keep it rolling. And rolling it shall, and then we'll get to all the names that are involved here. DNY for Life saying, oh, I want a piece of that action, baby. Oh, yeah. This is going to be a historic show. I can feel it. Hit him with that icky shuffle.
Number 44.
44, that's me!
Get some cold cuts, get some cold cuts, get some cold cuts.
Woo! Give me some!
And I see we've got even more action to get to here on the program. Let's go. This is going to be a show. I can absolutely feel it here. DNY for Life, you got yourself 5, and then we have another 10 coming in here from J-Boy. Wow. Okay, let's go, baby. This is what you love to see.
Here's what I do know. We're the freaking New York Jets, so we're built for this shit.
22 raffle tickets for J-Boy overall in our contest, and also for all of the action that is happening today as well. So let's go. We got to keep an eye on all this action You guys are all eligible, of course, for a commemorative coin contest for the end of the month and this homage giveaway here on the program today. So MFC, you're in. J-Boy, you're in. DNY for Life, you are in. And I'll reveal all the new members to the Boy Green Coffee Club. So guys, continue to send in those raffle tickets and memberships, either joining the Boy Green Coffee Club, gifting channel memberships as J-Boy, DNY for Life, and MFC just did, or send in your super chats with questions or comments you'd like to be read on the show. Again, we're giving away a homage New York Jets t-shirt of your choice, any size, any style, doesn't matter. You can see the selection down in the YouTube description down below. There's a direct link to the homage t-shirt store, and you can pick whatever you want for whoever wins. Again, we'll be randomly giving that away to anyone that bought at least one raffle ticket today. We'll do the random wheel of name picker, and whoever gets selected, you win a homage t-shirt today. This is an exclusive today giveaway. Plus, all of your memberships will also count for our commemorative coin giveaway for the month. All right, without further ado, let's read all these new members to the Boy Green Coffee Club. All righty, let's go to DNY for Life here. And also, well, let's start. We had MFC. We read his. Here's J-Boys. Jersey Jet, Rue Nuts, D-Train 33192, Ray Mirabel, Matthias Morales, Pete Tadrigalia, Wrong Verb, Nate's back on, Carl Duncan, Georgie, he's on. Some more from J-Boy here. Sean Sharp, Weeb the Dweeb, Paul Taxter, Addison, Howie from Jets HQ, Extinguish the Guilt, John, Paul Knicks fan Niels, Keith Kirkwood, Mr. Chill 211 King, Vern, Dre Correa, Dan Philcox, and Chitty Took, Renaissance 13, Justin also getting some action. And look at this, baby. Michael Palermo says, I'm punching my own ticket to the Boy Green Coffee Club. You'll love to see it. There you go, Michael. Don't wait for other people to try to give you some action. You do it your gosh darn self, baby. And you get a raffle ticket, like I said, to both of our contests going on right now. You'll love to see it. Let's go. Way to go, Michael. Michael. That's what I'm talking about, baby. I don't know why I've just started whispering. But, Michael, you're in, baby. Let's go. My pop, shout out to my pop, live from Dubai. Good to see Hop on Pop. There you go. Easy says you should get any t-shirt as long as it's green. I believe there's green, black, gray, whatever you want in there. But, yeah, if you have preferences, feel free to share those, I suppose. Yeah, there you go. Like I said, it's all good. It's up to you guys to pick whatever you'd like. But congratulations and good luck. I'd love for you guys to get that. So we'll keep an eye out for that as well. Booyah. And yeah, feel free to pay it forward if you received a membership. You can also gift one yourselves, or make sure that once the end of the month, you get a free trial for anyone who's gifted a membership or received one from one of the wonderful people that was gifting. At the end of the month, you will get an email that says, hey, do you want to keep being a member of the Boy Green Coffee Club? It's only $2.99 a month. Hit the re-sign button and stay the course, baby. That'd be a lot of fun. Now, going back to the Pathway program here, and why I think it's a great idea for the New York Jets. Wait a second before I do. Wait. Okay, Badshaw says he sent me something. I have nothing on my phone yet. Let me hop over. 1 second. Hang on tight. That's also always an option. You can see it in the scrolling banner down below. PayPal, Venmo, @BoyGreen25. If you want to do it that way, that's another way to do it. If you have any problems on YouTube with any of those issues, feel free to do so. Excellent. Let me see. Okay. Oh, beautiful. I'm seeing it here now from Badshaw. It looks like it's coming in here now. Okay. Oh, wait, maybe not. Let me see. Okay. Ah, here it is. Booyah, you are in Badshaw. Yes, I got it on the phone now. Sorry, my phone was acting up all over the place. So, yes, let's put Badshaw in. Badshaw, you're in for a Boy Green raffle with all your action. We appreciate it, pal. Boom shakalaka. Let's go. Yes. You love to see it. Yes, sir. You're in, Badshaw. Thank you. Yeah, again, you guys can also send that PayPal or Venmo if you prefer. Also, the free way to contribute is Brian Farrell says, hit the like button. Hit subscribe. We're trying to make a chase to 10,000 subscribers. So let's ride, baby. Let's ride. Now, 250 people in the room. Make sure you guys like the video. Hit subscribe. the thing I would say about the pathway program, for those who don't know, is typically at this point, the Jets get to carry in any NFL team maximum 90 players right now on May 2nd. Okay. 90 players. And this rookie minicamp that's coming up next week where you have like a gajillion players there doesn't count. So once you signed players, you have 90 players on the roster. Okay. And then when you get down to 53-man cutting time, you have 53 guys on the final roster. And you get a 16-man practice squad and all that jazz. So, okay, all that's the information that's true. However, when you have a player from the International Pathway Program, you get a roster exemption. They do not count. In other words, as you have that player, so again, right now, the Jets are allowed to have 90 players on their roster. With this German strongman on the roster, they're allowed to have 91 people on the roster. So you get a exemption for him. Now, the exemption expires for the active roster by the time we get to the regular season. So once we get to 53 men, he cannot be 54th. He could be one of the 53, but he can't be a 54th player. However, the exemption does exist on the practice squad. So most NFL teams get a maximum 16 players. If they transition German strongman here, they cut him. Let's say he doesn't make the roster. They're cutting him as they slice down from 90 to 53, and they get that down. He gets to be an exemption if he doesn't get picked up by anybody else. He could be your 17th man on the practice squad. Everyone else in the league, 16 players. Jets, 17. Or any other team, I suppose, that has a member of the International Pathway Program. So long story short, it's a way for the NFL to expand globally. It helps out the teams because you get a bonus player to develop and have around your team and your roster and things of that nature, which is pretty cool. So, yeah, I fully expect this young man to be on the roster. Why wouldn't he be? You get an exemption for him. Now, whether he makes a 53-man roster, that may be difficult. We'll see how it all pans out for the offensive lineman. Again, things we don't know about the Darren Emoji, Aaron Glenn grouping regime is that we don't know what are their thresholds. Do they keep 10 offensive linemen? They keep 4 running backs, 5 running backs, 6 receivers, 5 receivers, 4 tight ends, 5 tight ends. Like, we don't know any of those things because obviously they've never run a team. So we don't know. So we'll see. But this guy at a minimum has an amazing chance of being around the team for months and will be at least on the practice squad for the Jets, if not on a NFL roster somewhere else. So I think this is a great dart throw by the Jets. You can never have enough offensive linemen. And specifically, you look around the Jets roster, right? So you like the starting 5. I think the offensive line is terrific. You have Olu Fashanu, John Simpson, Joe Tippmann, Elijah Vera Tucker, and of course you have our latest addition, Armand Membu. You go to the depth. I like our top depth at both tackle, Chukwuma Okorafor. Okay, you have him. In interior guard / center, you have Josh Myers. But then what's the next layer of protection? That's 7 deep, and that's pretty good. That's a pretty good 7. Is it Max Mitchell? Is it Carter Warren? Is it this German strongman? Does he enter the mix? Does he enter the proverbial octagon? Who knows? J-Boy says, hopefully it's not 19 defensive tackles. Well, that'd be nice. Not to have 10, 11, because that obviously, do the math, that takes out a significant chunk of what's going on. That's a significant chunk of what's going on. Kyle Clifton, a member of the Boy Green Coffee Club. I like this Jets team going into the draft, but I always thought we could use to add some more German strongmen. Well, if you were in short supply, we've got you now, Kyle. So you can add him to the pile. Yeah. A nice guy. I've tried to look into as much elf European of league football that I've possibly could. Okay. So, yeah. That's been quite a challenge, but he's an interesting guy. J-Boy saying, I keep my promises, BG. I told you I'd jump back into this thing, which we'll have to update the banner here in just a moment. I'll take that down so we can update the banner. But yes, you are, J-Boy. Appreciate you. Thanks for all the support on the channel. And good luck to all you guys. Again, we'll be giving that away at the end of the show for a chance to win a Homage New York Jets t-shirt of any color, any style you choose. and any size. Any of that is all up for grabs. We'll be giving one of those away by the end of the show. Shout out to, again, let's get all our shout outs here. J-Boy, DNY for Life, Michael Palermo, MFC, Bubba Badshaw, all of you guys, MFC as well, for all being involved here on our giveaway today. And like I said, all of those memberships and everything you guys gifted will still count for our monthly contest as well. So we'll keep that in mind. But I'll tell you this, as I'm looking at this, International Pathway Program thing here, I think this is, again, great. Absolutely terrific news. And we'll see what the New York Jets are able to continue to do with it and see what happens. Again, offensive linemen are always in short supply, so that's always a big help. To have, some more guys in the crap in the field, specifically at offensive tackle, right? Like Chukwuma Okorafor, the big reason he and the Patriots didn't work out is because they made him play left tackle. So he's not the ideal swing tackle because he doesn't have much experience at all at left tackle. The experience he does is bad. So you'd need a left tackle. Now, it's unclear, this German strongman coming in, if he can learn left and right tackle, or he already has those capabilities. It's unclear based on the research I've tried to do on this young man. But we'll see. That would obviously be a valuable resource, a valuable asset to this New York Jets roster to add this big man to the squad. He's 25 years old, by the way. 25. Someone asked that earlier. He is 25, again, 6'6", 318 pounds, 38 bench press reps. Obviously, he's got that German country strength. There's no question about that. And that's pretty good. Pretty good, I would say. Yeah, absolutely. All right, let's answer some more questions, comments, everything else coming in here. The strong man. Yeah, that's just sort of better with our names. Yo, Holmes, not sure how good the elf is, but Germany guy was essentially an all-pro over there. Yes, he was an all-pro in their league, whatever that means, which I would say is good. But it's hard to tell what elf is to American football. I'm not sure. Scott says there was an O-lineman from UFL who is a top player name on their practice squad. I'm unaware of who that is, but the UFL season obviously is still going on right now, so there's some opportunities there as well. Darren Muji said they would investigate that after. Rika the Pup, I'm kind of surprised we haven't seen any international players from Japan. Football is actually pretty big over there. I'll have to double check the list because obviously I cared more about the Jets player, but each year they release a class of athletes from all these countries, and I didn't see where everyone was from everywhere else. I just saw our guy was from Germany. Excuse me. So, that'll be interesting to sort of evaluate. Yo, Holmes, yeah, Cole Laval, a good guy. I loved him. He came on our show last year. I'm familiar with his agent. Hopefully Cole Laval's got a shot. He could play all 5 positions. He has history in that. So I hope Cole gets a shot. I'm a big fan of Cole. So hopefully he's that next guy. Let's go to Fastest Food Reviews, a.k.a. Chef Kevin Gilbert, getting involved here on the show. Every time I get a YouTube super chat, we hear from my daughter, Zariah Luna. Wow. Thank you to our boy Chef Kevin Gilbert here, baby. Appreciate you. And again, this is good for both the contest on the month, and you're also involved for the contest coming up here today exclusively. So I love it. Thank you, Chef Kevin Gilbert, for jumping on in, baby. Appreciate you. We'll read your message here in just a moment. I want to make sure I get your change in here appropriate. Will do. Okay, let's go to this. Did anyone hear Bridges at the end of the game saying we're built for this shit? Jalen Brunson is him. Again, I want to give major props to the New York Knicks. It looked like it was all falling apart. And I'm like, oh boy, what's about to be happening here? And I was like, this is about to be some issues. Then he gets the tip in at the end. Very nice. Who was at the Jalen Brunson mid-range jumper? And then Bridges gets it in. Bridges had a really good game. And Brunson, like I said, they showed the stat on the screen of Brunson was like 2 of 10 in the fourth quarter, and he was not doing very well. And then all of a sudden, like a switch flip, like no, Jalen Brunson didn't know there was a graphic on the screen poking fun at his questionable fourth quarter to that point. But oh my goodness, I mean, he just turned it on. He just turned it on. Like I said, the ball handling under the basket where we hear he had who was that? Schroeder on him, and he was like whoop, 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 and then got it. I was like, what the hell? And Iron Eagle is losing it. Like unbelievable. Oh, you love sports, baby. And then he hits the three where he shook off the Detroit Pistons defender, top of the key, and says, "Eat this." Boom. And he does his three thing. I don't know what fingers. Is it this? Is it this? I'm not sure. But either way, shout out to Jalen Brunson. Shout out to the Knicks. Moving on, getting a few days of rest here, and then they've got their next series against the Boston Celtics for the right to play in the Eastern Conference Finals. So I did not hear the Bridges quote of that, but hey, awesome. Pour one out for Knicks fans. Chef Kevin Gilbert. Thanks for the super chat, by the way. Appreciate you. Paul Texter, baby. He's getting involved. Yes, sir. It's a show. Sleeping show, baby. Bear. All right, you just doubled your raffle tickets, Paul Taxter. We appreciate you, pal. All that is towards our contests. So let's keep this train rolling here on the program. Here are the 5 new members, by the way, to the Boy Green Coffee Club. Shout out to our boy Paul Taxter, DKL, Luis Montaz, Thomas Doyle, Jet Life, Savasito are all now members to the Boy Green Coffee Club. We appreciate you, Paul Taxter. And again, we'll be giving away that Homage New York Jets t-shirt today. And make sure you guys, whoever is gifting, that you sort of hang around if you can, or immediately reach out to me on social media because I'm going to need all your information. I'll get this t-shirt sent to you ASAP. Scott says, what happened to Colaval? He's still on the roster. So he's good. He's on the 90-man roster. We'll see what happens from there. Let's see. We got another super chat coming in. This one is from our boy Billy Noodles. Here we go. Wow. Eagles and Chiefs got linemen this way, LGK and MNJ. Okay, there you go. Again, all teams, I don't know how specifically it works, if every team is eligible for this or it's selected teams each year, but I would assume it's open to anyone that wants one of these players. So awesome. That's great. Yeah, it's a good opportunity. Good op. Gilbert Gonzalez, baby. He's gifting a Boy Green Coffee Club membership. Let's go, baby. Okay, Philly Noodles, we see you, pal. Gilbert Gonzalez. I also see Philly Noodles. I do got to get to that one, too. Gilbert Gonzalez, you have a raffle ticket for our contest. Nice job. And that membership went to Sluggo. Okay, Sluggo's still here. We love to see it. All right, so beautiful. Gilbert Gonzalez, you now have a raffle ticket for the t-shirt today. And that's why I suggest everyone who's watching, if you want at least an opportunity, at least a chance to possibly win the t-shirt, all you have to do is gift at least one membership or send in at least $2.99. You'll be eligible for this t-shirt contest we'll be doing here in just a little bit. Let's get another super chat on here. This is our boy EZ here on the program. You love to see it. Thanks, EZ. Wow. EZ says we should vote on the tailgate food for the game. Unnecessary, EZ. We already got a menu banged out. So I think you're going to really love it. The menu was finalized yesterday. I think it's amenable to all people. It's not going to be anything too niche-y that someone wouldn't like. We have not revealed the menu yet publicly, but I'll tell you this. You're all going to love it. I promise. The what's available, the options that are available with it, you guys are going to love the food. Chef Kevin Gilbert will be catering our tailgate. It's official. I can't wait for that. It's going to be awesome. So easy. You guys are all going to be, I will just say this. You guys will all be thrilled. You will all be absolutely thrilled with the results of the tailgate. You're going to love it. You absolutely will love it. And I'm so happy. I'm so thrilled. I'm glad that we're going to be able to do this with our boy, Chef Kevin Gilbert. By the way, 2 raffle tickets for you, easy, for our month contest. We appreciate you. But pour one out, man. So cool. So awesome. Amazing. I just can't wait. 3 Siblings says the beef starts now with BG. Well, sorry, Knicks fans, but let me hit him with the... Hit him with it. Come on now. For those who don't know, Boy Green is mostly Jets. But there's another reason why they call me Boy Green. I earned that nickname for wearing Jets 99% of the time, and the only times I didn't, Celtics. So the Celtics, I must be turning heel here. They're about to beat that ass. But hopefully you guys make it somewhat competitive. But probably not. Anywho, flipping the Celtics hat for audio only listeners. Sorry, people. It is what it is. Come on now. Come on, Knicks. Come on now. You know what's about to happen. We'll get more into that next week, I'm sure. Another super chat coming in.
Wow.
We got our boy Fastest Food Reviews here with another 2 raffle tickets. He's got 3 raffle tickets today. Thank you very much, Chef. Philly Noodles on record said Daniel Jones will start week 1. Can someone please get me the same bottle he's drinking? Thank you. I'm going to be honest, Chef. Philly Noodles sometimes gets a little crazy, but I could totally see Daniel Jones starting week 1. Anthony Richardson, as talented as he is, and it's a tantalizing talent. You know, he's got a rocket launcher. He's fast. He's always injured, though. Daniel Jones can totally beat Anthony Richardson. I could totally see it, as a matter of fact. And if I had a gun to my head, I might even predict that Daniel Jones will start over Anthony Richardson. Now, the Colts are hoping Anthony Richardson, right, this competition fuels his fire and he seizes the day and say, hey, baby, I'm the QB1. They're like, oh, thank God. They, I'm sure, don't want Daniel Jones to start. But when you look at the money they gave Daniel Jones, that's money that ain't necessarily just backup money, if you get what I'm saying. So that's the other thing I would sort of say to that. For sure. That may cause some action there. But yeah, Chef Kev killed it with the menu. You guys are going to love it. Oh boy, that immediately angered a lot of people. Yikes. Oh, Emmanuel. Okay, I knew I had one like Celtics Jets fan in the audience. There we go, baby. There we go, Emmanuel. Love that hat, BG. Go Celtics. Yeah, there we go. We're very few and far between. Very few and far between. Oh, the Knicks. That's true. Dave Briggett says Paul does not just root for a team because it's New York. Again, I envy you out there that were just born and raised in New York and you were just handed your teams from your families, right? Knicks, Mets, Jets. God bless all you out there. I am from a military family, born and raised. We moved all over the place. I lived in Georgia. I lived in South Carolina. I lived in New York. I was born in Virginia, people. I've got zero ties locally to anybody. But my father was born in Gatineau, Mass. My mother was born in Rhode Island. And so there was sort of a New England flavor with some of my teams in the Red Sox and Celtics. But like I said, the NFL teams were all split in my family. So there was no hooks synced in from that perspective that were sank in. So yeah, so I wasn't born and raised here. I've been moving all over the place my entire life. So yeah, so I don't just have a New York thing. I'm sure that would be cool, but sorry, folks. It is what it is. Oh, Johnny Boy sending in a super chat. Okay, here we go.
Wow.
Johnny Boy, thank you for being a member on this channel for 9 months. We appreciate that. We appreciate that very nicely. Thank you. But that's the ugliest hat in the world, BG. Knicks. Oh, Johnny Boy. Oh, Johnny. What kind of Knicks team's about to show up? That's what I want to know. What kind of Knicks team's going to show up? Are they going to be able to step up to the plate? I guess we'll find out all together. We'll get to do some watch parties. James Kennedy, BG, you're killing me. We hate the Celtics. I'm sure you do. But you guys you've done well for yourselves. You've made it to the second round for what, the 3rd or 4th year in a row? That's commendable. That's respectable. That's not bad. Come on now. Knicks fans, you should be proud of yourselves out there. It's not too shabby. Now, I hope your ass don't get swept next week. That's what I'm hoping. But I guess we'll see. Maybe you guys will have the last laugh. Probably not, but maybe. Maybe. Philly Noodles, I love this. Philly Noodles. We have to beat the Celtics. They're at their weakest this year. Sure they are. Come on now. Come on. My father would like to send a message. If you don't like the Celtics, I will channel Dean Generation X, and I have 2 words for you. Stalker. There you go. And we have a lot of Knicks fans here on the channel, so. James Kennedy says, totally understand. I'm glad you're a Jets fan. Hey, I love being on this side of the equation. Yeah, I absolutely am. Knicks and 7 rep BX. Interesting. All right. That's a nice little prediction there. We'll see. J-Boy says, I'm going to just take my Golden State Warriors fandom and stay out of this. Yeah, I shouldn't bottle everybody up assuming they're all Mets or Knicks fans, excuse me, but I would imagine. Yeah. Seattle Supersonics should be back. They should be back. Philly Noodle saying, suck on eggs, sir. Well, let's do this. Let's open up the phone lines. We could keep all this conversation going. Plus, like I said, before the end of the show, we'll be giving away a Homage New York Jets t-shirt. It's exclusive today. Whatever's been given today, membership, super chats, all of you guys are eligible today. And we'll give out a Homage New York Jets t-shirt of your choice. There's a link down below if you want to sort of scroll through the shop. And again, anyone that gifted at least once today at $2.99 or more, again, you get a raffle ticket for every $2.99 you spend. You have an opportunity to win the Homage t-shirt. It will be at random. It will be live on the show today, and I will immediately collect your information. We'll get that shirt sent out to you. So that and more coming up here on the show. Quick hep timeout. More coming up here on the program. 400 people in the room. Like the video. Hit subscribe. Boy Green Daily continues after this.
Boy Green Daily, Boy Green Daily, Boy Green Daily. Talking Jets football, man. Boy Green Daily, Boy Green Daily, Boy Green Daily. New York Jets Football Club. Offense, defense, special teams. Watch Jets football with Boy Green. J-E-T-S. Jets. Let's go.
All right, the phone lines are about to be open here on the program. You can feel free to call into the program if you'd like to share your thoughts on a variety of subject matter. All of that will soon be available here on the show. That link is now live. It is the pinned comment, and feel free to call in. You can talk about anything that your heart desires. Jets, German offensive linemen, or perhaps a different sport entirely. All of that is fair game, baby. The phone lines are live. They're open. That is youtube.com/boygreen25. If you guys would like to call into the show, YouTube is the place to do it. Oh, here we go. Ain't this gonna be a thing? Here we go. 400 people in the room. Like the video, hit subscribe. Let's welcome into the proverbial octagon here. We'll start off with a cup of Philly noodles.
What's going on, bro?
What's up, Philly? How you doing? God bless.
Not much, man. Just chilling, bro. You know, just it's a beautiful morning.
Sure.
Out here in North Carolina. Just working from home today. It's my favorite day of the week. You know, that's how you kick off a weekend. Knicks win.
Yeah.
So we make it a little better, a little sweeter. The cereal tastes a little sweeter, more sugar on top. You know?
Good. Yeah. Sure.
You know? Sweet tea's even sweeter, you know, South Carolina. You know,
yeah,
right
of course. I'm a South Carolina boy. I totally understand. Absolutely. Yeah.
So let's address the Chef Kev stuff real quick. I wish I was there for that tailgate food. It's probably slamming when it comes out.
Hey, there's still time. There's still time, Philly. Come on now.
I know, man. I was thinking about making some type of random trip to New York to go catch a game, but we'll see.
Okay. TBD. Okay.
He's got. I want him to, like, if there's anybody I can convert into a belief that of some random thing that it's not even Jet related. It's Daniel Jones will become the starting quarterback of that team. Like,
I don't think it's that crazy at all, and I'm surprised that there's just maybe it's just draft belief. I guess that people are still on the Anthony Richardson thing. I guess, but I don't know, man.
Dude, he walked off the field. You know, like, do people not think that Jim Irsay was like, if you don't get me another quarterback, I'm going to kill you. I'm going to fire you and your whole staff if you bring me a product that walks off my field again. The guy
I still can't believe that happened. I still can't believe that happened. That's
he walked off, and it's not like Aaron Rodgers pulling himself out saying like, "Bro, it's a blowout." I'm like,
I think it's time. Right, it was the middle of a game, right? A real game that was in the mix.
Yeah. This is Anthony Richardson, a second-year I think I'm the best quarterback in the world. Like every kid thinks they're the best at that point. You know,
Sure.
like, dude, no, that kid is doomed.
Mm-hmm.
Especially because Daniel Jones he is a better version of him. Like he's what he should want to become.
Sure.
So, at one and then better, obviously. Excuse me.
Right.
But like Cam Newton. But yeah, that's gonna happen. When I was talking about that strongman thing, the dude on the Eagles, the lineman, what is it? He's a left guard. You know which guy I'm talking about? Moaga?
Let me see. Let me pull up the Eagles depth chart real quick to make sure.
Yeah, he's from that system, that international play
Oh,
system. He was
really?
a
Oh,
rugby.
cool. Okay, let me see.
Yeah, he was the rugby guy. Right guard or left guard?
Oh, yeah, you must be talking about, like, left tackle maybe? Because, like, so
Maybe.
Landon Dickerson is the left guard.
Yeah, so not him, the other guy.
Cam Jurgens is center. Kenyon Green they just added, so he replaced Becton. Lane Johnson.
Mm-hmm.
So Jordan Mailata?
Yeah, that guy.
Oh, okay. Wow.
He came from rugby.
Oh, that's dope. Oh, cool.
And then remember, they also picked up that Tardif. Remember, the Chiefs had Tardif for a while.
Yes. The doctor, right? Canada, right.
And he was international. So
Mm,
yeah, the
wow.
international pool. If again, we're talking about two world-class beater teams. Like these are teams that draft well and convert players well and train well. So if that's what we're aiming for, I mean, hey, more the merrier. Go get me some more guys. I mean, Sticker's still on the roster is kind of like, I don't know what's going on there. You know, right? Because
you don't think he should be on the roster?
Well, we invested heavily in CBs and safeties. You know, right now. So
right, he's gonna have a tough shot. He's gonna have to see if he can be corner 5, basically.
And so a good question you would know, and then I'll let you go with this.
Yeah.
We have a lot of commodity right now, a lot of players in the house. When we dwindle back and cut back, is there still availabilities to save money by cutting back Clemens and certain other guys that we know shouldn't be worth what they're worth? And is there a path to get them off the team and keeping the younger dudes? So I think it's Clemens. We don't have Ashton Davis, right? We didn't sign him.
Right. He went to the Dolphins. Yep.
Yeah. So Clemens, I'm thinking of maybe one other player, but so is there a move to save the $3 million, or are they just stuck with that?
Good question. Appreciate it, Philly Noodles. Thanks for the call. Absolutely, there's a way to do it. It's before you get to the season. When you are a vested veteran, once you get sort of week 1, and then whatever your salary ends up being, you sort of get stuck with it. So no, like Clemens is a good example. I don't have his full contract in front of me, but I'm pretty sure he's owed like $3 million and like 2.5 you could save if you moved on. So right, that could come into play by training camp. Could come into play earlier, maybe. I guess probably not. They probably keep him on the 90-man. Why wouldn't you keep that experience despite how everyone feels about it? So, yeah, that's all totally up for grabs. 100%. That's all up for a conversation, and that money could be saved. All right, let's go back to the phone lines here. Hop on Pop here on the program. What's up, Pop?
Hey now. I've got just a couple quick things. I just came down from the mountain, if you will.
Oh,
I came down from the mountain, like with scrolls.
Scrolls.
Except I came down from the highest building in the world today. I went to the top of the highest building. I came down with this piece of paper.
Okay.
And this piece of paper has written down. Can you see this piece of paper? I'm not showing you the side yet.
Yeah, right. I can't see what's written on it, but I can see that it appears to be a piece of paper.
This piece of paper from the top of the world has the Knicks' chance of winning the playoff series against the Boston frickin' Celtics.
Oh, great. Okay. I'm sure a lot of fans would be interested.
From the highest point, the highest constructed point in the world.
That's got to be pretty accurate, I would assume. So, okay. Knicks fans are on the edge of their seats about this. Yeah.
The Burj Khalifa is what it's called. That's the name of the building.
Blessed be
but anyways, but anyways, before I reveal that, I would like to ask the Knicks fans out there what the average point differential was this year when the Celtics and the Knicks matched up. Does anybody know?
Well, they played four times.
Four times. Do you know what the average point differential was?
You know, I just can't put my finger on it. What was it, Pop?
16 points was the average point differential.
Ooh.
Not like they flipped back and forth.
Yeah.
One team always had 16 points or more average than the other team. So it's weird. But anyways, I won't hold this.
Before you get that, Pop, I mean, so they played 4 times. You mentioned that stat. That's a pretty stark stat. But hey, the 4th time, you got to overtime. It was close. It was sort of there. I'm going a little higher register, but
it's like prom night. You have your hands on the bra. You just can't figure out how to unclip it.
That's the toughest part. But anywho, yes, please. Your big reveal.
All right, here it is. Here is the percentage chance from the highest building in the world. Can you see that? Can everyone see that? That is the percent chance that the Knicks will beat the Celtics in round 2. 0.0. Fat, drunk, and stupid is no way to go through life, son. 0.0.
Oof. Putting from the rough. Yikes. Okay. Thought you were going to have more enlightening info for Knicks fans. I suppose not.
It is lightning. They can start planning for round 3. Like, that's freeing up the time for them. Like, they can go out with a family. They can go mini golfing. Sure. They can go hiking. They don't have to watch basketball anymore pretty soon. And, I'm going to tell you this. The series is going to go 4-1. The Knicks are going to win a meaningless game 2, and then it's just going to be crushing defeat after crushing defeat.
So you're predicting a gentleman sweep, we call it in the business. It's not 4-0, 4-1.
It's like a partial reach around,
Jesus. Okay, well, that's vivid. All right, well,
so
Pop.
And by the way, I put it in the comments. The world's strongest man is the second best sporting event televised, next to football. Obviously.
Oh boy, is that still running? Is that still active?
I think it's one of these fucked up things. You have to go to some weird app, download some weird.
That's too bad. I used to enjoy watching that. Yeah.
Yeah. So, anyways, but tune in tomorrow for more of this quality breakdown.
Okay.
With me, I'll be back on tomorrow. I'm sure the comments, which I can't see right now, are flooded with the love for Hop on Pop. So I appreciate you all.
Why wouldn't it be? Yeah.
Why wouldn't it be? Peace and love to you all. Let's go, Jets.
There you go. Hop on Pop joining us on the show. Wow. Insights, props. I mean, it's phenomenal. Wow. Man, where else do you get this kind of coverage on a Jet show? Huh? You're welcome. 400 plus people in the room. Like the video, hit subscribe, baby. It's keep the train rolling. Again, we're giving away a Homage New York Jets t-shirt. I just updated our Wheel of Names picker. So again, any item or any membership gifted, super chats coming in. If it's $2.99 or more, you get a raffle ticket for every $2.99 spent, and we will reveal that live here on the show. So we will carve out time for that, and good luck to anyone that's gifted. So I hope one of you guys win that puppy. All right, let's go back to the phone lines here. Up next, Johnny Boy here on the show.
I just
congratulations, Game 6 last night. What a game, man! What a series. That was a lot of fun with Detroit.
Oh yeah, man. My man crossed them over, came back, pull up 3, then went ahead and just did the whole,
Oh, there it is. So it's this. Oh, I see.
Yeah,
I need to make sure. Okay.
Hey, and your pop's talking about the highest building.
Mountain. Yeah,
man, that thing said Holiday Inn on back of it, bro. Back of that piece of paper he just had. So,
they have a Holiday Inn on the highest mountain. I didn't know that.
No, I think that you know what I mean. I just came on here real quick, say go Knicks.
Yeah,
show everybody the really pretty and beautiful fitted hat right here. So it's orange and blue skies.
Sure,
go Knicks. That's all I came on here, man. Peace out,
John.
BG.
Appreciate it, brother. Thank you. Good luck. Y'all gonna need it. All right, let's go to our next caller here on the program. Badshaw here on the show. What's up, Badshaw?
What's up, Paul? How you been?
Hey, good to see you, brother.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So I was listening. This is a little back, but
sure.
I was listening Monday when I think is his name Drew. The
yes,
Tennessee
Drew
Titans
Beatty.
fan?
That's correct. Yep. Mm-hmm.
And he was talking about, I believe, our 3rd round pick, the wide receiver.
The corner, Zaire Thomas out of Florida State.
What round did we take the receiver? I'm getting him.
4th round, 1/10 overall, out of Georgia.
Okay, 4th. Okay, that was so he was talking about him and how he couldn't, complete a pass basically and all this, or complete a catch.
Yeah.
And Does he have? I know he's like the fastest. He's like one of the fastest guys.
Yeah, fourth fastest 40-yard dash of the combine, I do believe.
Wow. So does he have any like special teams experience, or that's kind of what I was curious about. I didn't know if he's like played any return man or anything like that, or.
Yeah, let's pull it up to double check special teams. I've heard people talk about it. Him coming in. Let me confirm here, and hopefully we'll get all of his snap counts. Let's see, it's for college. Yeah, it looks like I'll have to pull it up on the Beast real quick. But yeah,
well, I'm just getting tired of Xavier Gibson. Like he had his moment. We've gotta get somebody else in there. It's just like, I mean, that's like still letting Namath play quarterback because he won us the Super Bowl. I'm like, his moments passed, you know. I mean, but anyway.
Yeah,
but no, I think it's cool though, like hearing about everybody's different teams they root for, like your ties with the Celtics, the Jets, and all that. I do think that's I like hearing like my buddies and stuff. Like I like hearing, you know, their different takes on how they became a fan and whatnot. And I mean, heck, I'm born and raised in Arkansas, and I'm a Jets fan. Like, I mean, how does
that's
that
a good point, and we're blessed that you're you know, a Jets fan. We're glad to have you as part of the Army. It looks like from the Beast he's going to be a gunner at the NFL level, which we need because we lost Brandon Eccles, who was a gunner, and then Irv Charles blew out his leg last year. So I don't know when he's going to come back. So you definitely need a gunner. And then to your point, I'd love to see that speed used at return man. I didn't see anything in his profile about it, but that doesn't mean he can't do it. So I'd love to see, quite frankly, him replace X. And you described it beautifully. That was cool. The week 1 overtime walk-off against the Bills. I go back and watch that play every once in a while to hear Joe Buck's call. That's cool. But come on, man. Does that give you permanent residency with New York Jets fans forever? I don't know about that.
No, I agree. And so last question, I'll get off here.
Yeah.
So when the schedule comes out, and that's going to be probably in a couple weeks, right?
12 days. 12 days.
Oh, so we've got an actual date.
Yes, we do. May 14th. We will know. Okay. So May 14th, the full Shish Kebab comes out. They're going to do a full special on NFL Network and ESPN2. And then before we get 12 days from now, somewhere within the next 12 days, probably 10 days, we're going to find out the international game. So at least the one for the Jets on London. So we'll find out which home game got taken away. Because, again, they can pick whatever one they want. So we'll see which one won't be a choice for us, basically, a long way to put it, because that'll be in London. We will learn that before we get to May 14th. So, yeah, we got a date and everything.
Awesome. And are we going to hear when are we going to find out the tailgating news?
Excellent question. So, shout out to Chef Kevin Gilbert. We finalized the menu yesterday. The menu, I can't wait to reveal it. It looks awesome. So, the menu's locked down. We've got that part done. I'm doing some final conversations with the New York Jets about the group ticket. So that part is about to be pretty locked in, and we'll know it once the opponent comes in. So it'll be like a reserve thing. And then once the schedule comes out, I'm hitting Discord. You guys are getting first dibs, and I'm plucking 3 or 4 games and saying, hey, guys, which one do you prefer? Some people may say, oh, any of them would be cool. Some people may say, I prefer this one because of the date or time or whatever. So Discord will have the first dibs. People who are members of the Boy Green Coffee Club have access to the Discord channel. So those will have first dibs and say of what game. And then we'll also bring it over here to YouTube as well. So people could say, I'm in for this game. Let's go. And people could start committing, and we could start putting pieces together.
Hey, I'm pumped. We're just waiting to hear a date.
Can't wait, man.
I'll be putting it on the calendar, but yeah, we're going to go to Nashville this weekend and see Theo Vaughn. So,
oh, nice.
Looking forward to that. But I just wanted to holler at you. I hadn't called in a while. Tell you I appreciate the content. Thank you for keeping us up with day-to-day Jets content. I appreciate it, buddy.
Yeah, thanks, brother. And you are in for our homage t-shirt giveaway, so good luck in that as well. Sending that in via PayPal. So that is all gravy, baby, at boygreen25. BOY, green the color, 25, PayPal, Venmo. All right, back to the phones. You got a million cars. We'll get to everybody. Hep's next on the show. What's up, Hep?
Hey, guys. Hey, fellas. You know what? I was watching the tape on Cook.
Yeah.
And I noticed about him that he's fast. He's really fast runner, and he's not afraid. He goes and boom, He runs. I mean, most of the highlights I saw was him taking off. And he has a strong arm. So it appears that Glenn has a type, you know?
Yeah.
We're looking for a type. And I think that's why maybe a lot of these quarterbacks weren't taken, because they didn't fit that mold, you know?
Yeah.
And it makes sense in a way, because then you don't want to have to change your offense. If somebody goes down, then it's like you have to revamp, you know?
Correct.
Just plug and play. So that was interesting. The other thing I noticed was that about this offensive lineman, I wanted your take on that. I mean, he looks really promising, and I guess he'd be a swing tackle, right?
Yeah, apparently. Yeah, from everything I'm hearing. So, again, he's coming over from the International Pathway Program. He's coming from Germany. He's super strong. The Jets specifically list him at offensive tackle. So my assumption would be swing tackle. But like I said, I've been trying to look through ELF, which is the European of League Football, and trying to see what statistics do they have available? What can I see snaps? Like, did he play more on this side, this side, this side? And the only thing I got is some of those surface level stuff. Like, he was a all-star at his level. So he was like Pro Bowler, all pro, whatever it is in Germany is how it translates to here. And they won a championship. So he was a part of a championship team over there. So yeah, there's a lot of positives. I love it. So yeah, he would be a swing tackle for us. And again, we sort of need that. Our hole at left tackle behind Fashanu is not great. And I don't know if Chukwuma Okorafor can play that, because he didn't enjoy playing that for New England last year.
That's right.
So we need a left tackle.
Yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, he wasn't really too happy about that left tackle stuff.
He was not. So we need a left tackle bench player just in case.
Yeah. All right. Thanks, guys. I'll see you later.
Yep. Thanks for the call, Hep. Good thoughts. Good thoughts. Yeah. Brady Cook was a quarterback he was talking about, undrafted free agent out of Missouri. Very athletic. He ended up running the fastest 40-yard dash time. Now, he wouldn't have if Jalen Milroe also ran, but still, he was top marks in basically every category at quarterback. Broad jump, vertical jump, 10-yard split, 20-yard shuttle, 40-yard dash, just off the top of my head, all the ones from the combine. So he was looking very, very athletic. So pour one out there for Brady Cook. He's got a clear path to QB3. Jordan Travis' retirement is super sad for Jordan. I feel for the kid, but the world moves on. And as Jordan Travis leaves, Brady Cook's like, sweet, I got a path, baby. We'll see what he does with that op. All right, let's go back to the phone lines here. We got Scotty here on the program. Look at that New York Knicks jersey. Beautiful.
So before we get into the Jets, which I really want to talk to you about, Paul, I want to comment on Dad. First of all, I am not predicting that the Knicks are going to win the series, but I do think that it was absolutely disrespectful to suggest that we have a 0.0 chance to win. And I also want to comment on Dad. I mean, he looks like a cross between Moses and the two strongmen that made the pick for the Knicks. So it's kind of an interesting combination. So shout out to Pop. I'll be laughing at both of you when we do win the series, but I'm not making that prediction. I'm predicting that it's going to be a hard-fought series, and I love my Knicks. Look at this shirt. This is a throwback jersey. Do you know the player that this represents?
I do not know. Who is it?
I'm going to let the fans on the Boy Green show try to figure out. It was great player, great shooter.
Okay, who is this? New York Knicks, jersey number 20. For anyone in the chat, who do you believe is the
somebody
Scotty
who played in a championship with Pat Ewing? You guys should figure it out. Anyway,
Allen Houston.
Allen Houston.
Okay.
I'll show the back of the shirt, but this is a championship jersey, and they lost, but it was a great series. All right, let's talk about our Jets.
Yeah,
right?
Sure.
So this is how I think our coach and our GM absolutely puts us in a position to have a shot at a wild card. So let's look at the free agents that are still out there. Mm-hmm. There is an absolute stud, older wide receiver 2 that we definitely need. And if we get him, I promise you, we will make the playoffs. He's not a speed burner. We have the speed now, but he's an amazing possession, had a down year last year. Mm-hmm. So I throw it out to the crowd. Who is that player that we can get? And it's not Amari Cooper. He's shot. But there is a receiver out there that will be a solid 800, 900-yard player. Unbelievable. Doesn't drop the ball. Big guy. And has been a stud throughout his career. Who's out there for the wide receiver? And then we could talk about D-line.
Stud guy that you believe could give us 800 yards?
A veteran. A guy who's been around for 8-9 years. And you want me to give you more hints? I mean,
yeah, sure. Okay. Yeah.
He played with Mike Williams for God knows how many years.
Really? Well, this guy I like a lot. You're talking about KA? You're talking about Keenan Allen?
Absolutely, is the right choice. He's a $5 to $6 million sign. We're not going to have to pay more. We'll do a same kind of incentive type of formula. Had a really down year. I think he had like 700 yards last year.
Yeah, Chicago, right?
How great would he be coming on board? How a great of a fit. Tell me somebody better than that. And that would, I think, absolutely distinguish the Muji Glenn, pre-game era. It just fits us so great. I mean, that's the wide receiver we need. We're a playoff team. I guarantee you we're a playoff team. I'm making a Joe Namath guarantee.
Oh,
just
baby.
Just like we're not going to get swept by your Boston Celtics. See, this is not Boston Celtic.
No, that's right. I would say a couple of things here on Keenan. He's an awesome route runner. I think he's a great locker room guy. I've never heard concerns about that, of him disrupting things. The only thing that sort of goes against the AG Darren Muji model is the age. He's 33, but I don't think that, like, hey, no one old is ever going to be on the team. Old, quote unquote, is going to be on the team. But I hope so. I love Keenan Allen. He's a great player. When I look at this Jets depth chart, I'm like, damn, we're missing a wide receiver too. Keenan Allen would obviously fill that wide receiver 2 void.
See, I agree with you about the age, but you can't have a whole team of 20-year-olds. You need to have a few graybeards. And if you go back to 2009, 2010, we had our leadership. We had our veterans. And I really want Glenn, hopefully he'll speak to Parcells and realize he needs some of those graybeards. And this guy can still play. A little bit, he was knocked around last year, but
that's just some injuries, durability stuff, sure.
Absolutely. Yep. But at a $5 million, this is like the the offensive lineman we signed last year who didn't pan out, but I thought was a great pick. It was a
Tyron Smith. Contract. I agree.
Exactly. So this one will work out. $5 million, $6 million guarantee. Give him incentive. He's going to want to play for his last contract for another couple of years. Hopefully, he stays with us. Don't forget Brandon Marshall. Remember what he did for us. I mean, we didn't make the playoffs, but. So I'm hoping Glenn wakes up to that. That's the wide receiver. There is no other wide receiver. That's the guy. He puts us over the top. We're a wild card team, at least. Now let's talk about D-line.
Okay. Sure.
Let's talk about that. There are a number of D-line out there. I throw it out to you. There was one that was on our team who was a stud.
I don't need any other hints. We're talking about my boy from UConn, former 6th-round draft choice, Foley Fatukasi.
Perfect fit. Run great, run stuffer, huge body. He's already played in New York. We know he could fit in well here. We gave away JFM last year, which was a heinous crime against humanity. I don't understand how they let JFM go for nothing, basically. That destroyed our run stopping ability. Who else other than Fatukasi? I mean, who else do we want? We need a D lineman with some experience.
We need somebody because, again, the same thing. Obviously, I mean, this is obviously what has happened here, is that the Jets are higher on these random names than I am. I'm high on Leonard Taylor III, but we're talking about the older guys they signed, or more experienced, as for Lillian Big D prefers, over old. Byron Coward, Derek Nadi, Jay Tufele, all those guys on the surface appear to me to just be names, warm bodies. I don't see the vision, but again, I guess I don't have to. They as long as they see the vision. But to me, there's a hole there. There's a significant hole there at defensive tackle.
But I agree with you. I think Leonard Taylor is going to be a stud. I mean, he showed signs last year. He flashes, and he's going to get stronger. He was a puppy last year. He's going to be a year older. Another year in the weight room. I think Leonard Taylor is going to be the guy, but you still need a rotation. I mean, because those 3 guys that you just mentioned, I'm hoping Nandy can pull back some of that magic from a few years ago, but they need to get like a Fatukasi, or maybe there's somebody else. Is there anybody else on the list that you can see?
Let me look at, who we still have available here. Let me see. I often try to look at this list to try to see if there's anyone else that we could sort of pluck off the top and see if there's anyone of interest. Because, that to me is, if we're going to add, obviously you made a beautiful case for Keenan Allen. He would certainly make a lot of sense as a guy. Here are the other names at defensive tackle, depending on who floats its boat. There's Raekwon Davis. He's a younger-ish guy. He's 27 years of age. These are the top-ranked guys based on what their contracts were last year. There's Austin Johnson, who was previously on the Bills. He's about to be 31. John Jenkins of the Raiders. If you want an old guy, just a gray beard, Linval Joseph, he's there. Jonathan Hankins just went off the board, so he's gone. And then the other names are Taven Bryan, former first-rounder. He's 29. And I like Maurice Hurst. He's a former Michigan man. He had a heart problem coming out of the draft. He's about to be 30. He's another one that's super intriguing as well. And if I don't know, I got to double check for Quentin Jefferson. Is he still under contract with Buffalo? But he's another one that I like from a couple years ago. Let me double check that right now, because if he's available, he's a name I like. I love the pass rush you said that he ended up having. Let's see. Is he? Yes, he is not. He's an unrestricted free agent. Quentin Jefferson is the name. You go deeper on the pile. Who's on the Bills last year? He is a free agent right now, so he'd be on my list.
And what happened with JFM? Did he re-sign with Denver?
No, that's a good point. Yeah, how much more is he under contract? Let me see his contract situation.
Expired.
Yeah, he's definitely not a free agent, so he's got to still be. I think he's got 1 year left on his deal, I believe, and he does. He has 1 year left on his deal, and then he's a free agent next year. Yep.
So I mean, Quentin Jefferson, we have a track record. He played really well for us, but look. They talked about, the after the draft that they were still looking for players. And I'm telling you, I think Keenan Allen is such a great fit. And use your influence, Paul. Please, let's get him to the team. We need another wide receiver. We don't have enough.
All right. Will do, Scotty. Appreciate it. Good call. Thank you kindly. Appreciate that. And thank you. Yeah. Let me see this real quick. Okay, I've got a big announcement coming up here on the program. Here we go. Let's see if it's official. It is. Okay, let's before we go to any more phone calls or anything else, let me get a nice little made-up sounder here. Folks, the raffle contest last month was to replace the BMAC emoji. And J-Boy won that contest, and he got to pick a new emoji to be unveiled. And he let me know behind the scenes what he wanted that new emoji to be, and Snowball went to work. So without further ado, BMAC has been tossed in the garbage, and AG with the Boy Green Daily microphone in front of him is the new emoji. Shout out to J-Boy. This is what Snowball cooked up for you. This is now available. And the emoji, where once BMAC's emoji was, it's now gone and replaced by Aaron Glenn. So let's give a big round of applause for Snowball, who makes all of our emojis here on the channel. This is our latest emoji. It has replaced our boy BMAC. So shout out to Jay Boyd. Thank you so much for winning the contest and then submitting that in. So now we have an AG there as well. Love it. Beautiful. And yes, Matthias said, is there anyone watching on my Facebook page at BoyGreen25? You see, there's literally one person, which must be you, Matthias. So thank you. I'm building back up the Facebook page, so I appreciate that. So we're streaming live on Facebook as well. So shout out to Aaron Glenn, baby. J-Boy's the one who picked out that emoji. Snowball's the one that put that together. So beautiful. Let's go. All right, let's go back to the phone line. So many phone lines. And thank you to the AG. You guys can, any Boy Green Coffee Club member, all these emojis are unlocked, especially for you. So let's see them from the high heavens. And J-Boy, hopefully you're satisfied with the emoji we got put together there. Again, nearly 500 people in the room. Let's go. Like the video, hit subscribe. Devin, a.k.a. DNY for life. What's up, brother?
What's going on, BG?
What's that color combination there on that basketball?
Hey, you got the wrong green on, brother. You got the wrong green on.
Oh, boy. You're a Knicks guy, too. Oh, boy.
Hey, man, I'm a Knicks guy that go deep back. Let me show you this. You see this?
Yeah. Oh, wow.
Stand up. You see that?
Oh, is that a you in there?
Nope.
Who is that? 30.
The old school people will know. Let's see. Okay. Let me see if I could. Okay. I don't know if I could do this. Let's see this. You see that? Can you see that?
Ah.
It's like maybe upside down.
Yeah. Barkley, maybe? Or
Charles, my baby, my guy, Charles Oakley.
Oh, Charles Oakley. Sorry, the
Charles
camera
Oakley.
was. Oh, yeah, Charles Oakley. Oh, yeah.
Charles
Unfortunately,
Oakley.
Yeah, he was in the news for all the wrong reasons a couple of years ago, getting tossed out of MSG. Hopefully, they figured all that out.
Because we got a bum ass owner. Bro. Yeah. You know what's crazy? BG is. I thought about this. I was like, this is the only Knicks jersey I really own. Really? I have a horrible Patrick Ewing encounter story, so I don't have that, even though most Knicks fans love him.
Yeah.
And but Oakley, man, I met this man when I was in high school, and he sat, man. He came out after the game. They won, and we went. He parked. Patrick Ewing was the only one that was allowed to park in the Garden at the time, and he went across the. He was across the street with the other Knicks players. And this man stopped there, man. And he talked to me and my little high school friends. I think we were ninth grade or whatever. And he sat there and he talked to us for about a good 45 minutes, BG, just bullshitting, man. Like,
oh wow,
that left such an impression. Like, athletes don't understand what the impression they leave on children, and that was just like a major influence for me. So I was like, man, I gotta get an Oakley jersey.
That's cool.
Because he was just so dope, and I just But I'm gonna be honest, man.
Just to say that real quick, you should cherish that because I have heard so many stories of people going like, Derek Jeter. Oh my God, he's my guy. He's my guy. He's my guy. And they finally meet him. And I'm making this up. So sorry, Jeter, if you're catching stray bullets here, I guess.
Got you.
But then you meet it, and then he's a dick, and then your whole world gets destroyed by this guy you put on this pedestal, the greatest human of all time. And then that happens. So when you do have these idols, and then they live up to it, come on, man, that's the greatest thing ever.
Yeah. That was Ewing, man. I'm real quick, just quick high cut.
Sure.
So he was waiting outside. He got pulled out. He was in this BMW. I remember it. BMW. And he pulled up. My friends. It was just three of us. It wasn't like a gang of us. It was like maybe four of us. It was like three or four of us. And I think it was four. Yeah, it was four. Because Kareem was away. Yeah, it was four of us. And we come up to his car, and we knock on his window. Like, we did it kind of like not loud and everything. And he lowers the window. Oh, Patrick Ewing. He's like. I was like, all right, cool. So we just hang out. You know, they gave us the hangout signal.
Yeah.
This boom, raised his window up, never came back. And then some chick pulled up in a Yugo. That back in the day. That's how far it was. A Yugo. I don't know if you ever remember what that even looked like. Some Yugo chick, and he gets in the car and he peels out. I was like, man, you bum ass. You couldn't sign 4 autographs, bro. Like, so I never was a fan after that. He lost.
That'll do it. Yeah.
Yeah. But as it relates to my Jets point, I ain't got too much to talk about the Jets except for my fact that, like, that's a great emoji, because I was gonna say we got an adult in the room, man. We got adults in the room. You know, think about it, BG. Like, the Jordan Travis, the thing I think I heard one person kind of remedied a similar perspective, but they knew about Jordan Travis. And AG was like, nah, I don't want I don't want to hear no crap about who I should take, what I should take. I know how I'm gonna build my team. I'm gonna live by how I want to do this, and or I'm gonna die by it. I can respect that. You know what I mean? And then he's like, I think like we're discovering, he does have a type. They have a type. They want to be able to just get every quarterback in the room to run the similar offense. And I think that's like insightful, you know, because he's gonna, as he said, he's gonna cater his offense to the personnel he has. Again, we can't get Malachi Corley on the field, even though the guy got some skills, you know, but the last regime couldn't figure out how to use them. You know, we don't know Breece Hall could catch the damn ball out the backfield. This is the incompetence that we've dealt with, and this is why I say to people, like, man, when you think about these things, think about Ulbrich now and his damn son calling Shador and prank calling him. Like, this is the bullshit that we would have had to deal with. And then just the New York media would have been, oh, Shador. You know, he already talking about he's going to be a starter in Cleveland and bring a championship there. That noise? I don't want to hear that, man. I like Justin Fields. He quiet. He go out there and he puts in work. And I think, honestly, I really honestly feel in my heart, bro, like, he's going to have a better passing season than people think. I'm not throwing 5,000 yards out there, something crazy like that. But, like, I think he's going to, you know, in his past, he's been like 2,500. I think he's going to be in the 3 Gs. Like, you give him the whole season, he's going to be 3,500, maybe in the 4. I'm telling you, man, like, I really see that. Like, this kid is on an upward trajectory. And I don't know if you saw that clip that Jets Media put out from our former player, tight end.
Yes, I did on Instagram. That was cool.
Bro, yo,
seeing
I was
him
like,
light
you know
up about Justin Fields, that was cool.
Yeah, man.
It surprised me because sometimes because like a lot of former players, and sorry to categorize you guys all in the same pool, but like they're not engaged, right? Like with the current time, you bring up Justin Fields, yeah, that was a good signing because they don't have anything to say. He lit up and said, and points the camera. I'm like, oh shit, okay, all right.
Word, that's facts, bro. But I'm just, you know, today's my off day, and just came back from dropping off my daughter, so I had to get on here real quick, say what's up to my guy, because you are my guy, man. And that tailgate, I'm really hoping I can get to that tailgate. So I'm really looking forward to that. Me and you and Pops and talk some shit to Pops, you know. Although he's a good shit talker. I'm not gonna lie though. That dude be like spitting some shit.
I will say this. Growing up with him, he's very quick on his feet, so I ever gave him shit. Like I thought I had a good one, and then boop, 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 just me down real quick, and I didn't even know what hit me. I'm like, oh, son of a. I'm like, damn it, maybe next time. So yeah, I can't wait. So I hope you can make it, Devin. That'd be awesome, man.
Yeah, I appreciate you, BG, man. Thank you for all you do, brother. I'm gonna keep supporting always, man. And you have an amazing rest of your Friday. And the rest of you, as Jets fans out there, I'm about to say as maniacs. Sorry,
that's all right.
Default. Coffee club members. Yes. Y'all have a great rest of y'all days. I want to meet Badshaw too. I like that dude, man. Badshaw,
he's going to be there. He's 100% in. So
he is hilarious. So shout out to you, Badshaw. Shout out to a lot of you guys, man. I appreciate all you guys and what you give to the chat. You know what I'm saying?
Thanks, man.
I appreciate it, man. You guys have a great rest of your day now.
Thanks, Devin. Appreciate you. Well, let's do it right now. We're going to do the giveaway. We have a bunch of callers, but let's do it. Again, if you've been gifting throughout today's show, you've had an opportunity to win a Homage New York Jets t-shirt, any style, any color, any size of your choosing. So without further ado, let's bring up the wheel of names. Again, if you have gifted on today's show, you are eligible to win. And this is completely at random. This is based exclusively on people that gifted today. So here it is. J-Boy, DNY for Life, Michael, Chef Kevin Gilbert, Paul Taxter, Gilbert Gonzalez, Easy, all you guys. So without further ado, good luck. Here we go. Okay, it's spinning. All right. And there you have it. J-Boy gifted the most, and he ended up winning. So congratulations, J-Boy. You ended up winning our Homage New York Jets t-shirt giveaway. So, J-Boy, please reach out to me ASAP. There is a Homage link in the YouTube description down below. Pick any shirt anywhere on the site. It doesn't matter the price. Any shirt you want, we'll take care of you. So, again, any New York Jets shirt of your choice for whatever price, it doesn't matter. Give size, shirt, color if that's a thing, and send that to me ASAP. Congratulations to J-Boy for winning our Game Day Homage t-shirt giveaway. There you are. Congratulations to J-Boy. Again, reach out to me ASAP, and we could get that one in. He said he already has one picked out. I'll send it 20 minutes on my break. Damn. And we'll get that right to you. J-Boy, congratulations. Thank you so much. All right, back to the phone lines here. A lot of people waiting. Dave Briga, legend on the show. What's up, Dave?
Hey, Paul. Good morning. How are you?
Yeah, I'm great, man. It's good to see you.
Good seeing you. Congratulations on dumping the Bernard Nixon emoji.
I imagine it was a big point of celebration for you, Dave.
Well, it doesn't matter to me. I mean, he was never really anything in my mind. He was just here because of one reason, to follow his.
And he left, right? A lot of people predicted is he going to leave when Rodgers kicks out. And he did, as far as I know.
That was the whole point of it. He was never a Jets fan. He was just here to stick his face into stuff,
Yeah.
But no offense to the NBA guys, but that's not my thing. I'm not a basketball guy.
Fair enough. So that means you're on our side. So I will default accept you in the Celtics kingdom.
Well, I appreciate you because you're a fan that's you're just not stuck in the New York teams. Like myself, the same way. I like the Jets because of the ties I have them from the Joe Namath era.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, and just like you, I like a Boston team. I like the Boston Bruins. I follow them.
There you go, baby. Yeah.
I followed the Philadelphia Phillies since I've been a kid. My dad despised the Yankees. We used to go to Yankee Stadium for double headers. He was a Baltimore Orioles fan.
I love that.
He loved the Minnesota Twins.
Mm-hmm.
And my dad was a professional soccer player in the old country,
That's cool.
But he loved baseball. So I don't stick myself to one particular team because I come from one particular area. My area, everybody has different fandoms. We have
which is awesome.
Philly.
That's great.
We got Eagles. We got Steelers. We got the Red Sox. We got Celtics is a big thing here. I mean,
oh wow, okay.
Always the big rivalry in the old days was Wilt Chamberlain versus Bill Russell.
Mm-hmm.
I mean that's from my era. There was no. That's when basketball was basketball.
Baby.
That's today. It's just 3-pointers
right.
and no defense and calling fouls for anything, traveling. Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah.
I'm a
Different
hockey
world.
player. I'm a hockey player, so you get my drift.
Yeah.
I mean, I like the physical stuff, But
Yeah.
this week this week has been very tough for me. I lost my best friend.
I'm so sorry to hear that, Dave.
A guy I played sports with for 60 years, we were best friends. He was my best man. I was his best man.
Damn.
So it's been a real tough week. When you lose a friend we bonded in sports, we bonded in practically everything in life, So I just tell you guys, we can all have arguments, but at the end of the day, don't, number one is, we have to have don't forget the bonds that we have and keep them close, because we've been close for years, So this YouTube, your show and Jake's show, it's been a good release for me throughout the week. It's been tough, it's been a very tough week.
Well, we're thinking about you, Dave, and I'm glad that this can be some sort of a respite. So, with all the very difficult things that you're feeling this week, that this can be an escape. And I hope that's what it could be for people.
But I don't want to get off on a tangent. I want to tell you a story about my friend Bruce.
Yeah, okay.
He had an arm like Bob Gibson, if you remember.
Oh,
but he was a very provincial guy. He plays, he played for this in my high school. We played together. He played for the University of Scranton. He got a scholarship. Played for the Scranton Red Sox, the summer league team, and he got an invite to the Cincinnati Reds rookie camp during the Big Red Machine era.
Wow!
But you know what? And he had an arm that was unbelievable, and he declined going because he was just didn't want to leave the area. There's guys like that they never go on. But we always used to say, Bruce, you had so much talent. He just kept it inside, and he played the local stuff. And I always thought he could have possibly be a pitcher. He was a tremendous pitcher. Bruce Akachi. So I could shout his name out today. And we put him to rest yesterday. And, it's real hard. So you guys, if you got friends, you got family, just stay close to them, because it's not about today. It's about the length of your life, And those guys can kill me about being old, but I've seen good times and I've seen bad. We're all going to have good times. We're all going to have bad times,
Yes.
Times of trial. So
Amen.
I appreciate you, Paul, and all the good fans that we have out there. Our fans. So we have a lot of arguments, and sometimes not in your stage. You're a man of reason. You don't
try to be,
You don't bring some of those characters in that just come here to pontificate their own views and see nothing else.
Right.
I'm not going to mention names and people that people that hold say things about other ones that they shouldn't be saying.
Right.
Okay. So I'm a veteran in this stuff, So
no doubt about it.
But I appreciate you, your dad, and so. Just a few thoughts from Mike today. And as far as the Jets go, it's the off season.
Yeah.
And we'll see what happens. We'll see.
Damn straight. Dave, thanks for the call, man. And again, our love and everything is said to you. There's nothing worse than losing somebody. We're all thinking about you, man. And I think that's just sort of a good message here, is that tomorrow is not promised. You guys may see, just to kind of reiterate Dave's message here, is he may see this, and I've got a bunch of stuff on my towers here of Jet stuff, but also I lost a friend when I was a kid. His name is right here. This is Dominique Artavius James, and I will forever remember this man, who is my friend when I was a kid, and we lost him when I was in middle school. And I hold this onto it, and I look at it, and I think about it all the time. He was born the same year I was, in 1993, and he passed away in 2005. Just 12 years of age, man. 12, when I lost my friend. And I try to keep this as a constant reminder, and he's buried at the Hillcrest Cemetery in Somerville, South Carolina. And I always think about Dominique Artavius James, man. So... you never know. Long story short, you never know when you're going to lose somebody. So the overall message to Dave, man, or from Dave, about, hey, man, you got a brother, you got a father, you got a sister, you got a friend or anything, you got a chance to call them. You're never going to say, geez, I called my friend too many times. you're always going to regret going, damn, I wish I would have had one more call, one more conversation, one more this. I think that should be the overarching message today with all that being considered. So, again, we're thinking about you, Dave. We're thinking about you. All right, guys, we have over 500 people in the room. Like the video, hit subscribe. We've got 5 people left here on the show. I'll try to get to as many of you as possible here. Let's go up next. Easy is on the show. What's up, Easy? There you go. Who is this? Who is this young man with great locks?
That's my buddy Rusty.
God, he looked like a cool guy.
Well, I don't know if you're a fan of Motley Crue, but
of course I am, baby. Yeah.
Okay. Well, Rusty was in the tribute band Theater of Pain that played all over Long Island and the Tri-State and all that stuff. They played almost down to Washington D.C. and yeah, he was a really good friend of mine. We'd been friends. I was 7 years old. His brother John was only 2 months younger than me. And Rusty was, when I was 7 and John was 7, Rusty was 4 years old. I'd known him my whole life, and he died 2.5 years ago from complications of COVID because he had a heart problem. Very sad. He was a great guy.
Damn. Well, I'm glad that you were able to show him on camera so we could see him. That's cool, man. Thank you. Look at that. Russell, Rusty, T. There you go.
Jack out.
Oh, okay. Yeah, sorry. It didn't fit on camera. Okay, I see it now.
We just called him Rusty or Russ.
Okay. Yeah.
Great guy. He was you know how you have friends and every now and then you have friends your whole life and every now and then one of your friends will fuck you over or screw you over and you overlook it because Rusty never screwed me over. Ever.
Yeah.
He was like the one guy that I was friends with that was always pure, always good guy. He had his demons, but he was like the glue that held everybody together in our group.
I love that.
It was pretty sad. Yeah. Yeah, he was a great guy. Really good guitarist. Miss him so much.
I'm glad we could sort of share these memories here. So Dave, you, everybody, it's sad. You never get over those things,
It's not the same going up to Long Island, when I go up, because I used to stay with him at his place, and now it's like I go up there, there's nowhere for me really to stay, but it's just not the same going to Long Island anymore when I go up to visit. Because when we went up there, me and Russ and his brother John and some other people, we'd always go out to the Chinese buffet and freak them out and eat all the crab legs.
Watch out,
like, it'd be all you can eat, and they go, "No, that's all you can eat. Get out."
Yeah.
Kind of awesome. like that comedian John Pinette. Oh no!
Yeah.
You've been here for an hour. Get out.
Leave. Yeah, get out of here. Yeah.
That was great. No, we used to scare people when we would go to buffets because Rusty was 6'2". His brother John is like 6'4".
Wow.
I'm not that. I'm only like 5'10", but I could eat.
Yeah. Hey, there you go. I love it. Well, Easy, I just want to thank you for sharing that on the show. I appreciate it. I'm going to try to squeeze in our last 2 callers here at the same time. I know we're running out of time here. So, Indy, Jets, and Ricky, we both have you on here. Indy, go ahead. Welcome to the show, man.
Yeah, I was trying to get on right after Pops because big shout out to him with the quote from one of my favorite movies.
Mm-hmm.
Now, do you know what it was?
Let me try to remember what he said. I don't remember.
Fat, drunk, and stupid is no.
Go ahead. Sorry.
There's no way to go. Fat, drunk, and stupid is no way to go through life.
What's that? Animal House?
Do you know what? Absolutely, perfect. So big shout out to Pops, and I have to say I learned something from your show today, non-football related. Knicks fans just love to hear themselves talk. They don't have, apparently they don't have anything else, but they just love to hear themselves talk.
That's true.
And so I'm not a big basketball fan, but apparently I'm going to be a Celtics fan, for at least the upcoming week or so. Yeah. I mean, at least it's green, but your show showed me today that the two the two Knicks fans that you had on that were just, my goodness, they were Neil 2.0.
Wow.
We got to make 35 points, and we just want to hear ourselves talk. And I think that's just a common thing for Knicks fans. Because every time I've ever met one, it's the same thing.
Oh, beautiful. Well,
but that's all I wanted to. We don't even need to talk Jets football. Those 2 points, shout out to Pops, and wow to the Knicks fans.
Thanks, Indy. I appreciate it. And also, I saw what you said here in the chat. Also, losing people that were close to you in your life, saying your wife and daughter were taken in 2018. Shit never gets easier ever. So we're thinking about you too, Indy. And, we've all been going through all this stuff, and that's awful. And so shout out to you, Indy. And then we'll wrap up here. Ricky, New York, baby. We'll put a bow on this puppy. What's up, Ricky?
Yeah. Thoughts and prayers go out to Dave Briga, man. Sorry to hear that, Dave.
And also to you, Ricky, obviously, with your son. So,
yes, I really appreciate that. I was trying not to go too far down that.
I'm sorry. Right, of course.
And try to keep my frame of mind.
Right.
But yeah, my thoughts and prayers with everybody that's going through that. It's terrible.
Mm-hmm.
On a brighter note, kudos to the Jets for signing the kid from Germany. I was actually
there you go. Nice.
I was born in Germany, so
I didn't know that about you, Ricky.
Yes,
okay,
I was born in Hamburg, Germany.
Wow.
Original place of the hamburger, which probably explains my poor diet choices in life. But
my mother grew up a big part of her life in Germany too. So yeah, she used to have German dishes. I don't know if she makes it for my dad anymore, but she had schnitzel and all kinds of other German dishes she used to make for him, which was really cool. So yeah, shout out to Mama in Germany.
Awesome. By the way, I know you said some of the people couldn't find my channel before, so I actually tweeted you over a link to.
Okay, cool.
I just got a couple of YouTube shorts that I did. I'm going to load some other stuff later, but I tweeted that over to you this morning in case.
Oh, cool. I just found it. So cool. I'm going to share. I just found this channel. So I'm going to now share this in the YouTube. I've got your YouTube channel now that I can share. So, okay, beautiful. I will put this in the YouTube section. So if you guys are in the YouTube comment section, you guys can subscribe to Ricky's channel. I just dropped it in there. His handle is, let me make sure I have this right. It is Ricky New York 2023. Ricky New York 2023 is his handle. If you search that, his YouTube channel will come up where you can subscribe for his content. So awesome. Thank you.
Yeah, definitely appreciate that. And man, it's been a couple up and down days for me with the Jordan Travis thing. But I'll tell you what, somebody sent me a link to a YouTube video that John Gruden posted. Have you seen this? He gets the big box of swag from FSU.
Yeah, I've seen him do that from a lot of the different schools. Yeah.
Oh, he goes bananas. And I do not know whether to give John Gruden credit for his incredible knowledge or his research team that loaded the teleprompter, but boy, he whipped out every name from FSU's history, and he practically didn't miss one, man. It was very impressive, whoever was responsible for that. But, that being said, we got Derek Nottie, we got A.Z. Thomas, we got Jermaine Johnson, we got Pokey Wilson, we got 4 Seminoles. We might have lost one, but we got 4 left, which means we're in good shape. Any rate, looking forward to it, man. Only let me see, what, 11 days, 12 days now till the schedule comes out.
12 days to the schedule. Yep.
I cannot wait. I want to get the biggest contingent of Jets fans we possibly can to show up for this Tampa game. And anybody who's here in Florida, Briga, Castro, oh my God! I know I'm going to forget people. Pagan Artie.
There's Jared Beers down there. FL Phil 98's down there. Ted's down there. NY Jets.
I'm going to miss Ted's people. Right here in town. Gator McCluskey is right here in town.
Yes, of course. Right.
Yeah, there's a lot of us here. Jets Johnny. There's so many I can. We got a big group of people.
We
from
do.
Here. Mimosa. But I hope to see all of you in Tampa
so
we can all get together and have a good time and go Jets.
Amen. Thank you, Ricky, for that. Thomas Doyle, I'll highlight your super chat shout out real quick, and then I am going to be late to the radio show, so I got to hurry up here. But
wow.
Thomas Doyle, member for 3 months. Thank you for supporting the channel, baby. Hey, guys, how y'all doing today? Amazing. I woke up this morning, and blessed be he. Thomas, thanks for tuning in. Emotional show, everybody. Thank you so much. Like the video. Hit subscribe. Congrats to J-Boy for winning our homage giveaway, and we will be back tomorrow morning for a Hop on Pop Boy Green Daily. God bless everybody. We'll see you. Take care.